so you open the door and it leads into a rainbow-colored stairway. Just painted rainbow. And you hear the soft plink plink of hammers on something soft. Like maybe leather or something. And the four of you squeeze into the hallway. And the fox and dog follow you. The hallway is only 4 feet tall. And you guys creak down the stairs. You see what appears to be a workshop. Leathers are draped on the walls and piled in dyes and dyed in different colors. Heavy bone needles of varying sizes line the wall in a rack next to several sets of strings and threads in different widths. There's a small forge and a set of glowing gloves with stitching in the folds. They're like thick worker gloves, but they have obviously some sort of enchantment on them because they're glowing. Beautifully carved wooden buttons are laid out on the table. You see at the hearth a stone pot, and 3 small humanoids are sitting at the table drinking merrily. Red hair sprouts off of their head like wild grass. 2 of them have beards. One is long and the other has it trimmed short, while the third is fresh-faced. The eldest with the long beard sports a red shirt in the middle, a green, and the youngest, the beardless fellow, has a brown tunic. They're all laughing together. We'll be the talk of the court with these feathers. If we can get back into the court. Nonsense, not even Queen Sabra can be so offended for so long. I still think we ought to make hats for the feathers. Seems odd to put them on shoes. In the corner, you can see a peacock stuffed uncomfortably into a cage. Legs are bound and the head is limp. He appears to be breathing, but is rather unconscious. And looking a bit barren, as they have plucked his many feathers.
No.
Hey!
Do you just meow fiercely at them?
I turned back to myself.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a big person. Big scary person.
Okay, so you jump out and you say, hey, and they all look up at you, and they scramble to their feet. They're like, what you doing in me house?
That's our friend that you grabbed. We're taking him back now.
Taking the bird? No, we
Yes.
Well, you're gonna have to fight us for it, and then they like throw the table over. So roll for initiative. You're fighting leprechauns.
Yeah, ready to throw down immediately. I like that.
All right, so at the top of the round, so this is the order. We have Keyanthi, then Luna. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this Keyanthi, you're up first. The leprechauns overthrew the table and now are hiding behind their table with cover. What do you want to do?
Okay, so looking at these 2 little leprechauns, look at that map again. How far away is Narte?
He is by the table. Do you see that little blue butterfly looking thing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, Keyanthi wants to run to him.
Okay, I think you
Get him
can.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you can get to you can get, if you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you use, how much is your movement?
My speed on my sheet says it's 40, so step of the wind would be double, so 80, right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40. Okay, so you can get over by the green bed, in between the green bed, if you just use your movement. But if you want to step of the wind, that will consume you can use step of the wind, consume a key point, or you can use your action to dash. Or you can do both.
Wait, what's the difference between step of the wind and dash?
Step of the wind is bonus action.
Yeah. So if you use step of the wind, you could get to Narte and still have an action.
But you lose.
I can get to Narte and what? Say that again.
And still have an action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Step of the Wind for that.
Okay, so you step the wind like all the way over to Narte,
Heck yeah.
and you're at the cage.
Alright, so can I, is it like locked? Can I look for a lock?
Yeah, it's
Already
locked.
popped it?
It's locked, and the cage is made of wood,
Okay.
and you want to karate chop the cage.
Don't you have
Heck
like a
yeah, I want to karate chop the cage.
She wants to karate chop it, Michael.
Go ahead.
Let her do it. Yeah, roll to hit the cage.
Roll to hit the
It
cage!
won't be very high.
Oh, I hope not, because I rolled very low. 5 total.
Yeah, you hit the cage.
I hit the cage.
The cage dodges out of your reach.
No!
Cage ducks out of the way.
Roll damage to cage.
The cage is a mimic. It says, hi,
Okay.
catch you.
I don't know if my damage got nerfed somehow when I turned into multi-class.
Kinda.
What attack do I add to the dice roll?
Should be dead.
Yeah, Dex.
Yeah, it should be your deck.
Okay, so there's something missing there. Hold on, let me just pop
Yeah,
that on
I
again.
shuffled your stats around to make you smarter.
Yeah, and then some things got lost in translation, but we're good now. I rolled a 4 to punch.
Okay, so you do 4 damage to the cage. Part of it is breaking, but you can't. It's not big enough to like let him through. You have to keep whacking the cage to open it and get
Yeah,
him out.
okay.
Hit it again.
I hit it again?
Wait, no, do you still have extra attack?
No, that's it.
No,
Never mind.
she consumed her bonus action. Okay, so
I did my karate chop.
yeah, Luna, it's your turn.
Okay, so where exactly are these guys?
So
You said they were behind the table, but the table's still there, and then they're in the circle right now.
Oh, here we go. They're behind the table. So they're over here.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on that guy.
This guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put a hang on, I'm just gonna move him over here so I can put an icon on him.
Sherlock, stop looking at me like that, little baby.
Yes, Sherlock.
My little
None of
handsome
these
man,
look
I
like
think.
a moon, so I'm just gonna put a little blue dot on him so it looks like moon.
Staring.
Okay, it's gonna be, that's a 5-foot radius.
Okay, so these guys will also take damage.
So when they start their turn, they're gonna have a bad time.
Okay, so it's the first leprechaun, so
Okay, con save.
okay.
DC 13.
He failed.
Okay, that's 15 radiant damage.
Oof.
Wait,
Okay.
no, that's a 9 radiant damage.
9. Okay.
So good.
Okay.
Still not a good time.
And do you want to do anything else with your turn? Do you want to move bonus action?
I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
That was my action.
All right. Now it's the first leprechaun's turn. I have to
19 turn. Or 9 turn.
Okay, so he.
Oh, dang, they rolled higher than me.
One did.
Oh, nice. The only time I rolled pretty high.
Wow, I did make their house like really big. Sorry, scaling is not something that works in my brain very well. So I just kind of let it happen.
It's okay, these guys can be well off leprechauns if they're possible.
Ooh, okay. There's also like fun lair mechanics.
Uh-oh.
So, because I never remember on not their turn, so
Yeah, might as well do it now.
might as well do it now. Okay, so Keyanthi. Oh, okay. I mean, it's good enough. It's good that it's you. So the floorboard beneath you snaps, and your foot starts to plummet into the dirt below. Make a DC 13 Dex save.
Oh! Feet don't fail now! What?
Come on.
You dug below this? Guys.
Yeah.
They're dedicated to digging.
They
These
just really like
leprechauns
digging.
are all about it.
You and your
Alright, and then dex save. Either way, I pass
Yep,
over the
hard
16 without
Okay, yeah, so you just shift your weight onto your other leg and then toe around until you find another solid plank and you're fine. So then the leprechauns, let's just say they okay, he's gonna shoot at... Oh, well, you are in range, so that makes sense. Keyanthi, I don't think a 14 hits you. Does it
14 of what? Oh, my armor class is a 17, so no.
Yeah, right, cool. Yeah, so you just... Oh, if you want to, you can deflect this missile because he shoots a... he takes out a slingshot and he shoots it at you.
Do not touch me. Can't touch this. Boom, blah, blah, blah. Wait, what are the rules of deflect missile? I'm not doing...
I want to do it.
I want to do it, but I don't know how to do it.
I think it'd just be like a, what's it called?
I believe you roll a
It's a
D10.
D10 plus
It's your monk level.
Yeah, plus your monk level plus a
There it is. Found it, yeah. D10 plus dex plus level.
So to hit? Okay.
Yeah, plus
Yeah,
your monk level.
basically you roll that and you subtract
Reduce
from how much
damage.
Yeah, reduce damage.
Is this the D10 where it has the percentages? I forget.
It's the one that looks like this.
Yeah.
That's the one?
Percentile and D10. D10 is the one with the singular numbers.
like that's
Percentile is the one with
two
the double
umbrellas
numbers and we count by 10.
Yeah, it's like two
so
umbrellas
D10s.
together. That's good.
Okay. All I have is the one with the percentile.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. It's,
Yeah, that
that one
works.
works.
That number is a 9. So 9 plus dexterity plus 3 is 12. Plus my level, my monk level?
Yeah.
Your monk
Yeah.
Okay, monk level is 3. So 6 plus 9, 15.
Okay. So
What was the damage on it, I guess? But if it didn't hit me, wait, I don't know.
it doesn't hit you. So you take the, you see this like rock coming at you and just reach out and grab it, and then you just whirl around and fling it back at them.
Yeah.
And
Cost key to send it back.
it does cost a key point to send it back.
Sure does. Woo!
Roll your damage to hit them.
Ooh, my damage would just be my my regular like punch thing, or
No, you roll to attack.
Yeah, you
like
roll
it's a regular monk.
okay. So I roll my d20 to see if I hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already did that though.
No, she did.
Yeah, because you.
Then I roll a d4.
No, what she did was to deflect missiles, you reduce the damage, and then you can spend a key point to throw it back.
Like if it's,
then you
Yeah.
roll
if you reduce it to 0 or lower. you can
Oh,
send
with
it
the
back.
number she got? Oh, okay. All right, it's one of those crazy things. Yeah, roll to hit again.
Okay.
Monks are simple but also complicated.
Yeah.
I got number 16 to hit.
Oh, 16 meets the table AC. So yeah, roll your damage.
Sweet. So that
the
would just be
rock.
a d4.
I think so. It's just a rock, so
Yeah, it's just a freaking rock.
it's a rock. But hey,
Improvised weapon.
It's the most complicated
Well,
rock
monk weapon, actually.
3 plus 3 is 6 damage.
okay. That is to Leprechaun 2 because he's the closest one. His name?
His name's Herbert.
You didn't ask for their names, so you
We'll find out.
that
Leprechaun 1, Leprechaun 2.
it's Kel.
Aw, Cal.
Yeah.
We'll find that out when we open up their wallets and see the notes from their loved ones.
Yeah.
To Miss Lawrence and Londas. There you go.
Okay, next up is Ellie. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I step up next to Luna, and I'm like, "You better give back our friend, or else!" And I swirl my staff around and like kind of just send out my little like spirit friends, and little balls of light flies towards them, and I like throw out like 2 totems, and I think about the owl bear, and I summon 2 bears just on either both sides of them
The table.
of the leprechauns.
How big is your range for summoning?
It's pretty far. Let me double check.
Yeah.
'Cause I believe it's
I made the building really big. So
60 feet.
60 feet. So you could do 1, so 5, 10,
So 12 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you could put them by the brown bed.
Or anywhere along that line.
Okay, well I'll just move. I'll move closer if I need to.
Okay. So you can move. Whoops.
I'll move next to the as close as I can to that red bed.
6. Okay. You moved forward. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, alright. So now you can put the bears by them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just let me find some bears.
Sorry, I do this all the time. Temporary some things. I should just.
Where creatures
Get it.
of bear.
Bear. Here we go. Bear.
Oh, perfect.
Bear.
Bear.
Yeah, one
That's
right
large,
there.
so it's big.
Bears.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Bears.
Yeah, and then these spectral bears will just be like snarling. They're pretty beastly. Because I got that mighty solar one.
Then I'll just label, gosh, I don't know why I did like tint off. Oh, there we go. Token aura tint. Here we go. They're gonna need to. We got green bear, and we got,
Blue bear.
yeah, blue bear sounds good.
Bear.
Green bear and blue bear. Alright. Next up,
Oh, and then I gotta roll the initiative. Oh, they rolled so low.
what's their initiative?
6.
Okay.
They're just in there snarling.
Okay. Next we have.
Oh, okay. One is by the cage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's
On top of the cage.
Yeah. Next up is Farius's turn, and he will turn back into a person. So take his little cat figure off. Back to himself. We get his sheet out. He'll probably just fire an arrow. He's good at that. I had to do his sheet so many times. Because
Such a complex character.
well, like, I originally started him out as a fighter, and then I didn't like it, and then I tried this rogue class, and I didn't like that subclass, and now I'm trying a different subclass, and it's better to, like, it's, like, closer to the idea that I, like, had for him.
nice.
Okay, it's an Inquisitor.
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds like him.
Yeah. Short bow. Yeah, he definitely hits with his short bow. Does. Alright, so he does like 8 points of damage, and he will, like, he's gonna go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's gonna bonus action hide amongst the stuff. And then we have okay, so we have one of the other leprechauns.
Con save.
Yep. She rolled a natural 1.
Okay, 10 radiant.
Oh
Okay, this.
no! Got really tripped up on his way out of the chair. It was really like, oh goodness.
Yeah, just face plants and then take splash damage. Okay, so he's gonna. what's he gonna do? He's gonna do something different. So, he's gonna bonus action, face step over to here, and then he can see.
So the moonbeam would stay back there until I move it.
Oops, sorry, that's actually the wrong dude. It's actually this guy.
Okay.
And then he will. Yeah, I guess I'll just fire his slingshot at Ellie. Screw you. You're another person you can see. Okay. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Okay. So you take 8 damage, and then it hits you with it's like a nut, and it like cracks on you, and then make a con save. 13.
Oh, cool. I just rolled a 13.
Okay, so you make it just flashes. There's this really bright flash, and you're kind of dazed for a second. But you shake it off, and I'll do our I'm gonna do a layer mechanic now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, layer mechanics. Okay. And okay, so there's this other roots that are coming down from the ceiling.
Oh no!
And then one comes down and just coils itself around Dog Kenny. And so Dog Kenny has to make he's gonna have to make a save.
Kenny!
Kenny, no!
Oh, he rolled a natural 1. So Kenny's restrained. He cannot move.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, here we go.
What's the moves for
Look, it's a net.
rolling for concentration?
When you take damage, then you make a Constitution save for concentration, and the DC is either 10 or half the damage that you took, whichever's higher.
Okay, I took 8, so it'll probably be, I have to make a DC 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh, there it is. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, good.
Nice. Okay, next up in the room.
I was worried, so we're using a bear friend.
Next up is Ciara.
Okay, what is on Kenny again?
He's restrained. There's a root came down and just coiled around him.
And it's the guy that's on the green bedroll that did it, right?
It's a lair action.
So the tree did it by itself.
The tree did it by itself. It's like their house is enchanted with self-defense. So, if you wanted to, you could theoretically just hack at the root and free Kenny if you wanted. He isn't taking damage, he's just restrained.
Alrighty then. I'm going to go ahead and run forward and get to the guy on the green bedroll as close as I can. My movement is 30, so I think I only can move up to the red. Or somewhat. Yeah, just shy of the red one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile. Am I able to do that?
Yeah.
Alright. And that's an auto hit, right?
Yeah, it is. Just roll for damage. So yeah, you aim. This is the youngest leprechaun. You aim at him.
Sorry, lad, you're gonna learn a hard lesson today.
It's just we're just trying to make shoes.
You're too far, Frank back.
Well, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna tell him off. Alright, so it's how many D4? That's.
It depends on what level you're casting it at.
Doing it first?
I am. I'll cast at level 1.
So it's 3d4
3d4?
plus 3.
This one.
Yeah, plus 1 per dart.
7, 8, 9, and then that's 10. 10!
10 damage. Cool. points of health did I even get these guys? Okay, yeah, so like these bright yellow lights come out of you concentrate on your gauntlets. Do you want to describe your spell? Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do that?
Along my sword, like I drop the sword, and as I run upward, stones on my vestiges sort of glow, and I sort of, since I can't really strike at them, I sort of, my hand glow, like the amber on my hand grows even brighter as my hand sweeps along the edge of my blade, and I cast it out. They just come out of the amber stones at little guy. I don't know the name, so I'm like, oh, green boy.
That one. Cool.
That one on the green bedroll right there.
All right, you fire, you aim. Okay, is that your turn?
I believe that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right, so next up is Kenny. He's gonna make a strength. Okay, he made it. He rolled a natural 20. Yeah, so you see Kenaris in his canine form. He's just gnawing at the this root and then like spitting it out, and he wriggles free and lands on the ground, and then he'll use his action to become a person. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, he was right there. That's fine. I don't know if I have any bonus actions for him. He's gonna turn into a person, and then he'll use his movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he's almost to the other leprechaun. Alright, then it's... Alright, other leprechaun. Okay, so it's this guy. Woo!
DC 13?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he failed.
18 radiant damage.
Oof. Okay. Okay, so like this dude's this magic just slams into this leprechaun, and he's just barely hanging on to consciousness, like a thread. And through like half glazed eyes, he'll look at the bear because I really want to cast his rainbow beam spell.
Do it.
He's gonna cast the rainbow beam spell.
Rainbow beam?
Rainbow beam. It's like this homebrew spell that someone made. So he's. Does a 15 hit your bear?
Oh yeah.
All right, so.
Very easy to hit.
Okay, so and then we'll roll a d12. So he focuses on your bear and then extends his hand, and these like rainbow colors start to coagulate around it in this kind of viscous form, and then they turn into this light. And okay, so it turns into an indigo color. And it takes bludgeoning damage. So he's gonna.
Bears are resistant to bludgeoning damage. I'm just kidding.
Bears.
He is dazed for 1 minute on hit.
Whoa. Which one are you? Is he doing it to? The top one or the bottom one?
The blue one.
They're both green.
Oh, the more blue one.
The blue-green one.
The bottom one.
Okay. It's Dave.
Okay, 1d12 damage.
Not Dave, but Dave.
Okay, well he takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
This rainbow beam just like spews out of his hand and just kind of like slaps it, and then the bear's like, what was that?
Yeah, Hop is just like, whoa.
But it's so like pretty. He's actually like, wow, and then, so he's dazed until his next turn. What does dazed mean? I think think that's a status. Yeah, it's a condition. Their mind is befuddled. It is unable to cast spells as it. Oh, 5e doesn't have the dazed condition. Let me look.
Yeah, that's
They
what
take no status. It's like when there's no price on an item in a store.
He's blinded. There we go.
Okay.
We'll make him blind because it's a bright light.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, now, yeah, that's what happens. Dazed. It just seemed like something familiar to me. And all right, now it's Bear 1. So top Bear's turn. So the bear by the cage and Keyanthi.
Okay.
That bear.
Sipo, which is bear, that's by Keyanthi.
Bear 1.
Bear 1. Sees what Keyanthi is doing and just goes, and like goes up on its hind legs and attacks the cage. And I'm pretty sure an 18 hits a cage.
Yes, it
I
does.
did 11 points of damage.
Okay, yeah.
Cage
So
leaps out of the way.
the cage, it, like, just crumples under this bear paw, and then beneath it, you like whack
Poor Narte.
Narte a little bit, and he like kind of like slumps awake,
Yeah, and
and then his little peacock head pokes up, and you see him like trying to like get out of his. There's a rope around him.
yeah, and Sipo kind of nuzzles him with his nose, and then turns around to the other leprechaun, and then goes in for another attack. And 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 12 points of damage to that one.
Okay, also barely hanging on.
Alright, and so Hop is, well, Bear 2 is blinded. That means he gets disadvantage on the attack, or can he not just make attacks at all?
I think it's disadvantage.
Okay. So the first one misses, because I re-rolled it, got a natural 3. The second one does hit, and he does 13 points of damage. Because Hop is just
Are they attacking the same guy? Or
the one below is attacking the guy closest to him. He's not moving at all.
okay, so like he sees this bear.
Yeah, he's attacking the one that did his little rainbow beam at him.
All right, so the leprechaun's just barely conscious, and he sees this bear like coming towards him with these huge claws, and he just turns white and passes out, just faints from fear. Whew. And then his leprechaun friends are just like, oh no. Okay, and now it's Kayanthi's turn.
It's my turn again. Lovely. Could I please possibly have another screenshot of what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
What happened?
I need to do a lair action.
The house will fight back.
Gotcha.
No. Wow. Okay.
The house is like, not my bears. Wait, no.
Not my bears.
Bears not my house. House not in my bears.
Okay, so Luna, by you there are these plants, and then the flowers. They're like anyway. The flowers release this toxic plume, and you need to make a DC con save.
Okay.
14.
14, okay.
You do it. I believe in you.
Nat 20, so I think I'm good.
Okay, so you'll take half damage from this.
Okay.
You'll take 3 points of poison damage.
Put the poison damage. Yeah, let's now make my concentration safe.
Make your concentration save. Hi, this is Tiffany, your DM. Thank you for watching Dungeon Damsels. This is not the end of the session, so please stay tuned for the next part. We update on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in supporting us more, please push the subscribe button, like, or comment. We also have a Patreon, wink wink nudge nudge,
And our show is in podcast form. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, and plenty of other podcast platforms. Thanks. We hope to hear from you soon.